Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here over to fxace.com. First, a big welcome to the video. So, end of another fantastic week and nearly the end of May 2020. This year is absolutely flying in. Okay, so this video we're going to go over last week's trades, how we actually managed to bag pips this week, and the best trades of the week, also the worst trades of the week. So, as always, if you're new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all my latest trading ideas, latest trading videos, strategies that will help you evolve as a Forex trader, simply click the subscribe button now. Okay, so I'm going to hide my face here and we're going to look at the trades from last week. Okay, so this was the results. Okay, around about 300 pips. Personally, I got 180 pips. It was because I got stopped out twice on the British Pound Aussie. I re-entered this trade later in the week after getting stopped out pretty early. I thought it was another good entry. It kind of took me out again, so 180 pips is pretty good. Some of my subscribers took that also, some didn't. Some also got the British Pound Swiss franc trade. Personally, I didn't get this trade as I explained yesterday. It was an hour after the markets opened on Monday morning, and as being in Thailand, that's like 5 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, so I wasn't able to catch that in time. US clients and European clients would have been able to get this very nicely. Okay, so get a drink of water here. So trade of the week was the Euro Swiss franc. It absolutely took off on Monday morning, and it popped up. It actually took off at the same time as the British Pound Swiss franc. So those two trades were crackers on Monday. Euro GDP. Yesterday we closed that yesterday. It only activated on Thursday, and it more or less pinpoint accuracy from the entry, and it dropped nicely. British Pound Kiwi. This was actually a trade I posted in the Telegram group on Thursday, and it popped up 100 pips more or less from our entry. Like I said, the British Pound Aussie stop out. Okay, it's trading. We get stopped out. British Pound Swiss franc, again, many clients got that. I didn't because I'm in Asia, too early for me. Aussie CAD, I'm actually still in this trade. I'm holding it for next week. It's minus 20 pips at the minute. Aussie Kiwi, again, that was the free signal I gave out last week. Again, if you're new to the channel, just go back and look at my videos. I actually gave this signal out last week absolutely free, and more or less what I said in the video actually happened. And then the last trade was a Euro Aussie. It was basically ranging from 166.6 to around about 167.8 last week. So it was really just stuck in a range. Okay, so there's the result. Okay, just go to the charts. You can check all these trades as they happened. Let's go to the charts. The first trade was on the Euro Swiss franc. Okay, we'll just have a look at the charts here. The reason why I was entering this. Okay, like I said, this asset has been on my trading list for the past 5 weeks. Just after this huge move down here, I was expecting it to rally up. If you look at the lower time frames, we had this huge down leg here, and the market's just been slowing down. Okay, so it's been dropping hard, and it's been putting on the brakes. And last week we actually got a divergence last Friday, and the divergence caused that huge pop up on Monday morning, which was a huge trade. So we actually closed this on Tuesday, and yeah, so great trade last week on that there. Next was the Euro GDP. Okay, let's have a look at the Euro GDP, and again, closed it yesterday morning. Okay, the reason I was looking to get in this was okay, we'll just zoom out here. The area I was looking to trade, which was 89.9. Okay, you can see we've had a few reactions here on the daily, especially the weekly area. Okay, so this was like a strong weekly area on the charts. You can see we've got reaction here before, a reaction here, a reaction here. Okay, and another reaction there. So that's a very strong area on a higher time frame that I was expecting some sort of reaction from. I know the actual trading zone is this huge weekly zone up here. These kind of areas will get respected on the way up to hit this target. Also, if we look at the Fibonacci of this, both these actually line up well. There's two. Okay, down there. High, and we'll do the Fibonacci of this leg down here. And you see in around this area where we're looking to trade, there's Fibonacci from this leg up and the Fibonacci from this leg down. They're lining up as well with this area, the weekly areas there. So it's strong. We're expecting a strong reaction there. And Fibonacci. If we look at the daily, you can see it's moving up slowly and directly up there. What did we get? Like I talk about every week in all my videos, free indicator you can actually download. If you're watching this on YouTube, simply hit the download button now in the description area. You can actually download this indicator free. Okay, so we're looking for these higher time frame zones, and then we're looking for a divergence signal inside those higher time frame zones or support and resistance areas. Okay, so that was a key area. A lot of confluence there, Fibonacci areas, and this huge weekly area here on the way up. Okay, so you can see clearly the reaction on the way up there. We're going to get some sort of test off that, and we did, and that actually happened on Thursday, and more or less from the get-go of that trade it moved down, and we got 40 pips of that, so pretty nice trade in the euro British pound. Next was British pound Kiwi. Again, it was dropping last week. Look at now, the reason I like this trade, this wasn't actually in the initial signal list last week, but the reason I like this trade coming down to this area, again, these support areas and resistance areas here, got a good reaction at this here before on the weekly charts, also here. So towards the end of the week, nice day trade, and you can see as soon as it hits this area, slams into it and it pops up. Okay, what do we have at that area? Do we have any divergence? We do here. Okay, this was the actual signal that I give here. Okay, this is Y, and it was actually a signal based off the new Forex Pro dashboard. Okay, and we actually got in at 199 on this. Actually, give this signal early in the morning when I was in Thailand. Here it was like 6 a.m. in the morning, but I seen it. I got alerted for it, and you can see we rallied up. Actually, rallied up a bit further, but we closed this out with 100 pips. So it was a nice setup on that. Next was the big loser of the week. Okay, so again, these areas won't get respected 100% of the time. I probably was a bit premature entering these. I could have the first trade last week. Again, can't win them all. There are going to be stop outs. There are going to be trades that don't work out, and this was just one of them. Okay, so it's part of the trading. My method, the way I trade, I'm wrong 30% of the time, correct 70% of the time. So this is just one of those times where things didn't work out. And again, I'm still liking this for maybe next week, pop down a bit lower and then rally back up. But I will check it out. So it's just one of those trades. Doesn't work, happens, part of the game. Okay. Next trade was British pound, Swiss franc. Okay. The British pound, Swiss franc. So reason entering this trade simply because you can see market was dropping down pretty heavily last week. If we look at this was actually a monthly close. We had this spike down in the market monthly close. But see, we've had this reaction here before, this reaction here, this reaction here. sorry, weekly close of this area here. Market comes down, and again, weren't far off. My entry was more or less pinpoint. I just, again, some people got this, some people didn't. And from more or less the entry, it rallied up nearly 200 pips. Sorry, this here's it here. Down here, 117,300. Okay, gap down Monday the first couple of hours, and then took off nearly 200 pips. So reason being for that, there you can see clearly. Higher time frame charts, you're going to get bounces, volatility in those higher time frames when you're coming down to these key levels. Lower time frame levels like this are not going to hold as good. Higher time frames are probably the best trades to be looking at support and resistance, or supply and demand, or institutional price levels. Okay, so whatever way you're doing, lower time frames, kind of areas like that will get broken out pretty easily. Okay, so the higher time frame ones are a lot easier, they're a lot more respected, and that's why I like to trade them on a weekly basis. So that was the trade there, and so look, this is the gap down on Monday. And you can see, look at that, from 15-minute chart on Monday. What do we look for? We look for that divergence signal, the indicator you can download free. And it absolutely just takes off after that signal. These signals inside these areas are very, very powerful. And if I'm not giving away any secrets to anyone who knows my method, knows how I trade, this is it. This is divergence at higher time frame institutional price levels. Okay, so that was the British pound Swiss franc. And the next one, what was the next one on the list? Okay, Aussie CAD, still in that. Aussie Kiwi was the trade I gave you last week, free. Okay, and again last week, if you watched last week's video where I actually go through this trading setup, this is one of them ones where I was nearly 100, you can't be 100% sure in trading, but 99.9% sure we're going to get some reaction here. Sure to be sure there, bit of an Irish saying. So yeah, so you can see clearly this is a weekly price area here, caused this low here. It's actually the origin of this move down. Prices rallying up into it, nothing really, no real resistance until we get up there. And see, as it comes into it, we're getting stopped. Comes back up to higher level. Last week, what do we get? Or actually Monday, we get the divergence signal, and it drops more or less from, like I said last week, just take this from the open on Monday, which we did, and it just dropped nicely all week long. So hope you took that trade. If you watched last week's video, if you've been on my YouTube channel, or if you're subscribed to my email list, I hope you actually took that trade and bagged some pips. If you did, leave a comment below and let me know how you got on. Okay, last but not least was the Euro Aussie. Another good trade this week. Okay, just up and down all week. We still managed to, could have closed it a bit earlier. I left it till Thursday and got out of it on Thursday. So again, dropped down a bit on the start of the week, and then come down to our entry. The reason entering this was expecting this area to hold here. Okay, so we've had a bit of a support here now and some resistance before. I'm expecting this to hold and maybe rally up. If this breaks, we could see a move, a huge drop here. So we're expecting a move up, then a drop. So we'll see what happens over the coming weeks. So that was this week's signal service explained. 2 stop outs, and the rest of all our trades were profitable. Okay, as you can see in the start of the video. So I hope you took the Aussie Kiwi trade. And if you want to access our service, remember we guarantee a minimum of 900 pips every 90 days. Simply click the link below. If you have any questions, let me know, whether at fxace.com, or just send a message in, or just comment in the comment area of the video here. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you on the next video. Or if you decide to click the link below and join the signal service, I shall see you in the Telegram group. Okay, so have a great weekend there. Will at fxace.com.